So anyway, hey guys, welcome back, and as you can see, I've moved it around. You can see my bed in the background, just ignore that. But you can see, moved it around. It's pretty decent actually, you know. Camera shots will probably be a bit better now. The speakers on the wall, so yes. Just got my laptop. And that, I'm just still sorting a few things out. But I thought maybe if I go through how to start a YouTube channel, I can give you a bit of advice. Not just that, I could also maybe go through a few bits, bobs, you know, things like that. So yeah. First off, number one, how to actually start your YouTube channel. So starting your own YouTube channel is I've been doing this for years. I used to have a YouTube channel, but unfortunately, that one got hacked, so I made a new one. You know, this one. So first off, you can use it's two different things. You know, starting your YouTube channel, you usually start with your Google Chrome account, make your YouTube channel, you know, and you know, you put it on your social media, you know, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Bebo, MySpace. You put it on everywhere. And you know, doing them kinds of things may help you out a little bit, maybe in the future. You know. So yeah, that's probably my tip. My first tip is after you made your actual account, you know, put the photo in, you know, do all that, is to put it on social media and get it out there. That you are going to be making a YouTube channel. There's going to be videos, and it's going to be all different. Now, number two, probably my second tip, is that to how do I say this? your niche audience and all that. So your audience to who you're putting your videos out there to. So my videos are for anyone between the ages of 15 and 20. So it's a bit of an age thing. Sometimes I'll do videos where I'm going over that barrier, and then the videos where it started to get a bit like, oh, I'm going off track here, I need to go back into niche audience. So it depending on what you're really deciding to do. But yeah, that's one thing about that. Third tip is after you made that, and after you found out your niche, your audience, is to make your first video. Now, if you're doing this off your phone, there is loads of apps out there where you can do audios, camera shots, you can do different things, editing your videos. One of the ones I use is it's a app where you can edit your videos, you can put it in there, you can edit it, and yeah, if you're editing your videos, you make your first one, spend a month or two on it. Don't just throw it out there right then and there. As you saw by some of the old videos, I just threw them out there, and as you can see, they've not got many views, or I've only got 2 subscribers or something like that. And I have a load of people texting me and mailing me saying, oh, can you help me? I'm not getting that many subscribers. How do I do this? How do I do that? And I'm like, well, by copying other YouTubers, using the stuff that they're doing, using the stuff that they're using, is going to help you out quite a bit. Oh, that's annoying. And that's going to help you out quite a bit because YouTubers are helping you out. And by supporting them, by hitting that subscribe button and that, you can go into that community. Also, tip number 4 is probably to find out what your audience wants and what you're going to set your channel to be. Now, what I mean by that is not to just do random videos like I pranked my sister, or the next day I'm doing music, or another one I'm doing gaming. Don't do that. Base it on what you really want to base it on. So my basics are gaming and music. That's my 2. Maybe if one of them don't work as good, maybe I'll go to the other one. Or if they're both doing good, I might collide them together. I don't know how we'll do that, but we find a way. But yeah, making, doing that, finding out what your audience want is very key before you even think about putting a video out. It's very, very important that you listen to the audience and you listen to the comments, and that's all that people want. And it's one of those, it's a hard job. Probably one of the hardest jobs anyone can have. Because you're spending most of your time editing videos. You probably edit more videos than what you make, to be honest. But yeah, it's getting everything ready, it's all this, it just stresses people out. And if you're one of those that you don't like slow improvement, you want it to go quick as possible, maybe being a YouTuber is not your thing, because it is a slow process. On my old channel, it took me nearly a year to get my first couple of subscribers, my first couple of comments, and my first couple of views. One of my videos had nearly 1,000 views in just the space of a night. And of course my channel started rising. The reason why it does that is because YouTube wants to see the content bang on. They don't want to see content that's bad quality. They've not spent any time in it. They've not even bothered to even try and make the video look like it's a video. video. They've just literally videoed it on the phone or the camera and just put it on YouTube and just said, here, have that. You don't like it, but that's what some YouTubers do. I've seen that a lot of times and they just fail instant. Now, it does take time, it does take effort. Videos and that, they have to be carefully planned. You can't just turn around to someone and say, oh yeah, I'm going to do this video for this day, and then next day you do another video, and then you've got 2 editing videos to do. Focus on one at a time, because if you're doing 2 at a time, your head's going to go baffled, you don't know what you're doing, you're going to be so confused, you're going to have people messaging you asking for questions and that and all that, and you're just going to be, your head's going to be banging all over the walls. So what I would rather do is just focus on one YouTube video a week, or maybe even a month. You know, just don't keep it too long and don't keep it too short. Maybe every couple of weeks, you know, you upload another video, or you make another video, and maybe that video that you made the previous week has been upgraded, has been edited and is to your standard and to the standard your audience wants it to be. Now, of course, YouTubers always say, your first video is your scariest. It is in some words, but it's not. Your first video is your first video. Like, it's gonna be there forever. First video is your first one. Like, it's gonna basically tell you about what your channel is about and how that was a couple of years ago to now. But I think as soon as time goes on, as soon as you get some more subscribers, that's when it starts getting scary, because people turn around to people and say, oh, can you do this? Can you react to this? Or something like that. And you're standing there, or you're sitting there and you're like, well, I can't react to it, can I? Because of some stuff. Like, if you're a 16-year-old, if you're a 15 to an 18-year-old, you're not working, you're just in college, then, to be honest, like, you're not really going to be, how to say this, like, you're not going to be on a big amount of budget, are you? You're going to be on a very minimal budget. That's why the stuff that you've got in your house, make use of it. If you've got some speakers that you've not used in years, you know, have a look at them, see if they still work. Maybe even put them around, you know, just make it look like it's something that's going to be there. Like, I've only realised till now that when I was facing that way to this wall, it looked actually ridiculous. And then when I put the camera this way, it looks perfect. Like, I loved it. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to move it around. So, you know, moving stuff around, you know, making your videos the way that you want to make them is key to that. Tip number 6? I've lost track of what tip I was on. But anyway, next tip is of course, make people aware that your videos are your videos. Like, they're not going to be, you know, clickbait or anything like that. Because a lot of YouTubers will say, I've done that and you're copying it. Well, I'm not, because I'm doing something that you've not done. You know, I'm changing it around, you know, I'm making it so people know who I am, and, you know, it's very competitional. A lot of people want to be at the top. A lot of people want to, you know, do good things. Next tip after that, your working space. When you're a starter, when you're starting YouTube and you're young, your parents probably might have a spare room, might not. If your parents have a spare room, take advantage of that and take that spare room before anyone else takes it. Because that spare room could be your room for the next unknown amount of years until you move out. And then you've got your own room to do your own stuff. But yeah, if your parents have got a spare room, take advantage of that. Just say to your parents, alright, I'm going to use this room because I'm going to be doing my YouTube videos in there. And you know, make it so it's your room and make sure it's not like, make sure it's not the way that others want it and the way that you like it to be. But the thing is, if you don't have a spare room, like me, then please don't be embarrassed to use your own room. Your own room is probably the best place to do your videos because you've got everything around you. You've literally got everything around you. I've got PlayStation sitting there, I've got my speakers there, I've got my stereo there, I've got my TV in front of me, I've got my camera there, I've got my laptop here, I've got my pad here. And you know, it's so you're not spending that much money. Like, I've saw people who's had a spare room, they blew all the money on just buying the setups, and you're just saying to yourself, why are you buying all the setups when you have your room, you have everything that you already need? Just use what you got instead of going buying new stuff. And it's like, I'm not gonna, new stuff, it is brilliant, you know, it's perfect for, you know, starting it, but what do you think? Is it worth it? Was it worth it? Is it? And then people just think I was wasting my money on that. I don't even use it. You know, it's things like that that just make your videos very, 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 like, not to your target audience. People just think, I don't really want to watch this, he's boring me. And that, and then they'll click off, they'll unsubscribe and they'll go to another video. But yeah, make sure you're using your rooms appropriately and that you're using your space appropriately. So yeah, it's pretty much all I can really go through. You know, making your YouTube channel is the very hardest step. You know, first putting out that first video. You know, it'd work. You know, and you think that high school or college is hard work. If you're making a YouTube channel, it's 10 times more work than what you'd usually do there. It's very, 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 it takes a lot of time. And because of maybe we're all going in quarantine again, this is your time to do that, to make your videos and to, you know, get yourself known for a bit, you know. You're not going to be in work for a while. You're going to be sitting at home. You're going to be bored out of your head. What's the first thing you're going to do? What's the first thing you're going to think of? Work. I want to go back to work. Oh wait, I want to start my YouTube channel. Why don't I go and do that? You know, and then you start it. You know, it's like 3, 4, maybe a month down the line. You're not getting anywhere with it. And, you know, you just quit it and you're just like, I can't be bothered. This is boring me. But it takes time. Like, it took me nearly a year to just get my first couple of subscribers. It takes time. My first couple of views, it took me time. It's all time. You have to put it at the right time. You have to make sure that everything is based on what your video's going to say. Making your first video, of course, description, title, tags. Maybe a location. I don't know why you put your location in. But yeah, them 3 ones definitely do. Your title needs to be, it needs to be massive. It needs to draw people in. It needs to make the audience want to watch that video, make them want to know what's going on. Your tags, it tells YouTube what's your video about. Not just the video, but what's the channel literally about. If you're not putting tags in, not putting descriptions, YouTube won't know. They won't know what to do with that video. If your title's just 13th of October or 12th of October or 16th of December, something like that, they're not going to really bother, are they? Because you've not bothered. And if you're not bothering, YouTube's not going to bother, and then your channel's not going to go anywhere. You need to put effort into what you're doing. Like, after this video, in this video that I make, I'll probably spend about a month, the rest of this month, editing. Wait, what's the date today? I know what the date is today. I should find out what the date is today. Seconds. So it's the 16th of October today, and you know, I'll probably spend the rest of this month just editing this video alone. I probably won't make another video until maybe next month, or until I finish editing this, and it probably won't go on my channel until maybe the 1st, maybe the 20th, maybe. It'll take time. Take a long time to edit your videos. Take effort to put in your videos. If you don't put effort in, you're not going to get anywhere. I've said this about 4 times now. What happened? Anyway, yeah, just, you know, make the effort that you need to make for them videos. You know, it's not hard work, and you learn a lot more skills. Especially if you're in high school at the minute and you're doing maybe a media course or a photography and filming course, or you're in college and you're doing this stuff. Please do this. Take advantage of this, because this will help your course out 100 billion%. Because in media, I've done media. In media, you learn about niche, you learn about your audience, you learn about big titles, you learn about doing your photos right, you're doing about your filming right. You know, you learn about all that, and that can go into your photos and filming when you go into college if you go and do it. It's a very, 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 you know, slow process, but it's worth it. You'll know what I mean if you do the course, because you might not know something now. You go into high school tomorrow. You go to high school Monday. You're doing about your niche audience and that, and you're saying, "Oh, watch the kid. He was going on about your niche audience and all that, and how you need to know what like niche and all that. You need to know your audience, and you need to know what ages you're in." And then you go through it, and you're like, "Well, he's right. He's making more sense." And you know, YouTube is a big company. This is a very big company. They don't like to waste time. They like to find videos, find good content, find people that's going to make them a bit of money, and also the people that's going to get like YouTube to the biggest company in the world. It nearly is the biggest company in the world, to be honest. If we just didn't have edits or anything, YouTube wouldn't be anything. YouTube would be just a bunch of people just saying stuff in front of a camera, not even bothering. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Also, yeah, of course, check out my other videos. Put a description down below for my other videos. You know, just go and check it out. Like, it's just one of those that you don't know. You might find interesting, you might not. But yeah, guys, if you like these videos, if you want me to do more of like these videos, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you brilliant people soon. Peace.